Have you ever walked into a Louis Vuitton store, checked every corner, asked 3 employees, and still couldn't find a sales section? That's because it doesn't exist. Luxury houses like Chanel, Dior, Hermès, and Louis Vuitton do something that sounds insane in 2025. They never put their products on sale, and yet, they keep breaking global sales records every year. How is that even possible? How do brands that refuse discounts still make billions? Why do Europeans continue buying luxury even when prices rise every single year? Today, we're diving deep into the secret business model behind Europe's luxury empire, and trust me, once you hear this, you'll never look at luxury brands the same way again. The no discount rule, a psychological trap. Let's start with the core truth. European luxury brands do not sell products. They sell identity. When you discount a product, you change the customer's mindset. The item becomes less special. The brand becomes less exclusive. The customer starts hunting for deals instead of buying at full price. Luxury cannot survive with that mentality. Louis Vuitton once said, "When you discount a luxury item, it stops being luxury." So European houses built a simple rule: no sales, no clearance, no outlet, no discounts. This rule instantly does something powerful. It creates desire. It builds psychological value. It prevents the brand from feeling cheap. It trains customers not to expect lower prices. The moment you remove discounts, luxury becomes irresistible. The economic power of control. Luxury brands have total control over production, distribution, pricing, inventory, stock levels, seasonal releases. This is rare in the global market. Most companies rely on wholesalers, resellers, outlet stores, clearance sales. But luxury houses don't. They own their stores, control their products, and deliberately produce less than the demand. This creates scarcity, and scarcity creates obsession. Hermès does this best. They make fewer bags than the market wants, not because they can't produce more, but because a waiting list sells better than a display shelf. Imagine that logic. Most brands want more stock. Luxury brands want less. European culture. Luxury is not a bargain. European luxury consumers have a different mindset than American or Asian shoppers. In Europe, luxury is heritage. Luxury is culture. Luxury is identity. Luxury is craftsmanship. Discounting something handcrafted by artisans feels disrespectful. This is why French and Italian luxury houses refuse to behave like normal retail companies. Americans shop with discounts. Asians shop for status. Europeans shop for quality, and quality doesn't go on sale. The law of price increases. European luxury brands raise their prices every year, sometimes twice a year. Why? Because price increases reinforce exclusivity, maintain brand prestige, protect craftsmanship costs, fight inflation, increase profit margins. Chanel is the best example. A classic flat bag cost around 1,000 euros in the early 2000s. Today, it's over 10,000 euros. That's a 900% price increase. Yet sales rise every year. Why? Because customers know, if I don't buy now, it will be more expensive next year. This fear of future price hikes pushes demand higher, a brilliant psychological trap that only works in luxury, destroying unsold inventory. Here's something shocking. Luxury brands would rather destroy unsold products than discount them. Burberry admitted they burned millions worth of merchandise to protect brand value. It's extreme, but it works. Why? Because once something goes to outlet malls or clearance racks, the luxury illusion disappears. Burning inventory keeps the brand untouchable. Harsh? Yes. Effective? Very. The seasonless strategy. Timeless over trendy. Luxury houses design clothes and bags that last decades, not seasons. This is key. Timeless products never need discounts. Compare this to fast fashion. Trends die in weeks. Stores must clear inventory fast. Discounts are necessary. Luxury is the opposite. Minimalistic, elegant, year-round, seasonless, timeless. This allows them to sell the same product for years with no need for clearance. Think about it. The Hermès Birkin hasn't changed in decades, yet people still fight to get one. Why? Because it's timeless. The high entry barrier, uniqueness. European luxury houses protect their identity aggressively. Signature stitching, special leathers, exclusive materials, in-house artisans, centuries-old craftsmanship. This uniqueness cannot be mass-produced. And because it cannot be mass-produced, it cannot be discounted. Their items are more artwork than product. And artwork doesn't go on sale. The silent power of European old money. Europe is home to the richest and most discreet type of wealthy individuals. Old money families. Old money has spending habits that keep luxury brands alive. They buy fewer items. They prefer high quality. They avoid logos. They avoid hype. They appreciate heritage. They value subtlety. And most importantly, they never wait for sales. Their purchases are full-price loyalty purchases, and luxury brands depend on them. This creates stable demand even during recessions, inflation, global crises. Luxury actually grows during economic downturns because wealthy Europeans keep spending normally. Tourism, Europe's secret weapon. Millions of tourists come to Europe every year specifically to shop luxury. Why? Because it's cheaper due to VAT refunds. There's better stock. It feels more authentic. There's more prestige buying from Europe. Stores offer better experiences. This creates a high demand environment where discounts aren't needed. Paris is the luxury capital of the world for a reason. People travel from across the globe just to buy. Dior in Paris, Gucci in Milan, Cartier in Switzerland, Hermès in Lyon. When customers are flying across continents to shop, why would brands ever do a sale? The waitlist effect. Want to boost demand? Make customers wait. European luxury brands mastered this psychology. The Birkin has a waitlist. The Rolex Panda Daytona has a waitlist. Chanel boutiques limit how many items customers can buy per month. Restrictions create desire. Desire creates demand. Demand eliminates the need for discounts. This is the luxury loop. Make people chase you, never chase the customer. European luxury is a symbol of taste, not just wealth. This is where European luxury differs from American luxury. In the US, people buy luxury to show success. In Asia, people buy luxury to gain respect. In Europe, people buy luxury to express taste. So European brands design their pieces quietly, minimalistically, elegantly, artistically. Luxury is less about showing off and more about fitting a cultural aesthetic. Discounts do not fit that aesthetic. The power of house codes. Luxury brands feel cohesive because each one has house codes, design rules they follow for decades. For example, Chanel, quilting, chains, camellias. Louis Vuitton, monogram canvas, gold hardware. Hermès, saddle stitching, premium leather. Dior, canage pattern, femininity. Gucci, horsebit hardware, stripes. These codes create recognition, consistency, timelessness, emotional connection. This makes old collections as desirable as new ones, eliminating the need for sales. Exclusivity creates addiction. Luxury brands create artificial exclusivity, limited releases, invitation-only events, private showrooms, personal shoppers, VIP pieces, secret product launches. This system trains customers to feel privileged. And once someone feels chosen, they buy more. At full price. Luxury brands don't want everyone to have their items. They want the right people to have them. The experience economy. European luxury houses invest billions into creating experiences. Champagne served in the store, private rooms for shopping, handwritten notes, velvet packaging, premium lighting, curated scents. You're not paying for the bag, you're paying for the experience. Discounts would destroy that magic. Imagine drinking champagne in a boutique while buying a 50% bag from a clearance rack. It ruins the fantasy, and luxury is built on fantasy. The real reason luxury never goes on sale. Luxury brands stay on top because they follow rules the rest of the retail world is scared to follow. Never discount. Control the narrative. Limit supply. raise prices yearly, destroy unsold inventory, create emotional connection, sell identity, not products, make customers wait, protect heritage, curate exclusivity. This is why European luxury brands dominate the world, and why they will continue to dominate for decades. Luxury is not about affordability. Luxury is about desire. And when you remove discounts, desire becomes unstoppable.